I still reach for your hand when the sun starts to set, tracing ghosts of a life that I haven't left yet. The coffee stays cold on your side of the bed, and I'm haunting the hallways with things I've never said. I memorized us till it turned into me. Now I'm drifting alone on a dead, quiet sea. It took every tear just to let out your name, and watching the ashes forget about flame. I'm unlearning the way that you laugh, that you move, with nothing but hollowed out pieces to prove that I'm finally hollow, I'm finally through. God, it's killing me slow, how I learned to lose you. Your scent is a thief that still breaks in at night, stealing the peace from the morning's first light. I've packed up the pictures, I've painted the wall, but silence is louder when nobody calls. I'm a map with no city, a clock with no keys, just an echo of someone I've loved for 1,000 years. They say time is a healer, but time is a lie. It just teaches you how to stop asking why. It strips away color till everything's gray, and carries the best of my spirit away. It took every tear just to let out your name, and watching the ashes forget about flame. I'm learning the way that you laugh, that you move, with nothing but hollowed out pieces to prove that I'm finally hollow, I'm finally through. God, it's killing me slow, how I learned to lose you. I'm getting good at the goodbye, I'm getting used to the empty. I learned to live without you, but I never learned how to want to. The party ended hours ago, the candles burned to gray. I watched the last few stragglers finally turn and walk away. I scrubbed the wine stains from the wood and swept the hollow floor, but I couldn't sweep the way you looked while walking out the door. The house is breathing heavy now, the shadows start to creep, and I'm the only secret that the midnight has to keep. The laughter left on tiptoe, the music died away, but there's a heavy guest in here who's begging me to stay. It's sitting in your empty chair, it's found somewhere else they needed to escape, but the ache stayed late. I try to tell the silence that I'm doing fine alone, but the radiator's humming in a cold and bitter tone. I see a ghost in every corner, leaning near the light, just a trick of tired eyes against the pressure of the night. They say the morning brings them in, a chance to start anew, but the sun is just a spotlight on the space that once was you. It doesn't need an invitation, doesn't need a key. It's making itself comfortable inside the heart of me. I'm checking all the dead balls, I'm blowing out the flame, but the walls just keep on whispering the letters of your name. The laughter left on tiptoe, the music died away, but there's a heavy guest in here who's begging me to stay. It's sitting in your empty chair, it's hanging on my gate. It's the only thing that didn't leave when it got far too late. Everyone found somewhere else they needed to escape, but the ache stayed late. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. and raining, and it's still sitting here with me. It's the only friend I have left. The ache stayed late. The sun is screaming through the glass, a bright and bitter blue, but it doesn't stand a chance against the memory of you. I'm standing in the kitchen where the light is hidden gold, but I'm shivering from a winter that the forecast never told. The dry pavement is mocking me, the dust is on the shelf, but I'm drowning in a storm that I am making for myself. 'Cause everything feels like rain, everything's coming down. I'm looking for the surface, but I'm learning how to drown. The sky could be a desert, the ground could be bone dry, but there's a heavy silver rhythm falling from my eyes. No matter where I'm standing, no matter what I do, everything feels like rain since I stopped feeling you. I try to walk a different path to find a patch of gray, but the thunder in my chest is never more than miles away. Your goodbye was the first drop, then the clouds began to form. Now my entire calendar is just a static storm. I'm soaked to the spirit, I'm heavy in my bones, just a lightning rod for sadness in a house of quiet stones. They tell me to seek shelter, they tell me to get dry, but how do you find cover from a leak inside your sky? There isn't an umbrella that can keep the soul from gray, when the only hand that held it is 1,000 miles away. Everything feels like rain, everything's coming down. I'm looking for the surface, but I'm learning how to drown. The sky could be a desert, the ground could be bone dry, but there's a heavy silver rhythm falling from my eyes. No matter where I'm standing, no matter what I do, everything feels like rain since I stopped feeling you. It's pouring in the hallway, it's storming in the bed, it's a flood inside my head. Everything feels like rain, inside a fade. I'm staring at the map of us, but the borders started blurring. The space between our heartbeats is the only thing that's stirring. I used to know the grammar of your pulse against my skin. Now I don't know where you end or where the cold begins. You're sitting right beside me, but your spirit's out the door, and I'm shouting at a mountain that wasn't there before. You didn't leave the city, you didn't catch a plane, but I'm looking at a stranger through a window pane of rain. I'm reaching for your shadow, but you're miles of quiet air. Losing you to silence while you're sitting in that chair. The hardest part of hurting isn't what we're going through, it's watching how the person that I love turned into you. Yeah, you turned into distance. I'm whispering your secrets like a prayer you used to know, but you're 1,000 horizons ahead of where I go. Your eyes are like a hallway where the lights have all gone out, and forever is a word I'm starting to forget about. We're sharing the same ceiling, but we're under different skies. I can see the long gone written in the corners of your eyes. How do I bridge a canyon It's made of heavy breath. How do I fight a ghost that hasn't met its death? I'm measuring the inches, but they're turning into years. And the house we used to be is drowning in the gears. You didn't leave the city, you didn't catch a plane, but I'm looking at a stranger through a window pane of rain. I'm reaching for your shadow, but you're miles of quiet air. I'm losing you to silence while you're sitting in that chair. The hardest part of hurting isn't what we're going through. It's watching how the person that I love turned into you. Yeah, you turned into distance, just a little further every day, until you're just a glimmer, drifting far away. You're right here, but you're gone. You turned into distance. Last no hangs and fades. The evening light is leaning hard against the kitchen wall. I'm listening for a footstep that isn't there at all. I know the keys are on the hook, I know the car is gone, but my ears are playing tricks on me from dusk until the dawn. The house is settling into bones, the wood begins to creak, and every little whisper is the word I'm scared to speak. The calendar is lying, saying months have slipped away, but my heart is stuck on 6 o'clock and hasn't moved a day. I'm bracing for the handles turn, the rattle in the lock. I'm drowning in the silence of a loud and ticking clock. I know you're never coming back, I know the truth is sore, but I still hear the door. Yeah, I still hear the door. I caught a glimpse of movement in the mirror down the hall, just a shadow of a memory pinned against the wall. I find myself still leaving room for you to pass me by, and hello is a ghost that's always stuck inside my side. Reason says you're miles away, living something new, but my spirit's always waiting for a phantom version of you. It's the phantom click of metal, it's the heavy rhythmic thud, it's a hope that's getting tangled in the pathways of my blood. If I stop listening for you, then you're truly finally gone. So I keep the porch light burning, and I keep the static on. The calendar is lying, saying months have slipped away, but my heart is stuck on 6 o'clock and hasn't moved a day. the rain, just the same old haunting pain. I still hear the door, sound of a distant soft click. I'm tracing the dent in the pillow where your heavy head would lay, a map of a person who decided not to stay. The closet has a hollow spot where your winter coats once hung, like a song that's been forgotten right before the bridge was sung. I'm walking through the architecture of a life we used to share, tripping over shadows and the weight of empty air. It's a sharp-edged corner, it's a wide and jagged space. It's the outline of a ghost with a familiar smiling face. I'm measuring the absence, I'm memorizing the void, building monuments to everything that goodbye has destroyed. It isn't just a feeling, it's a physical design. The shape of missing you is carved into this heart of mine. There's a silence in the kitchen that's the exact size of your voice, a stillness in the hallway that wasn't by my choice. I reach out in the darkness and my fingers find the edge of a promise that we broke in a forgotten holy pledge. I'm living in a sculpture made of everything that's gone, a blueprint of a maybe that will never see the dawn. The geometry of grief, a heavy hollow statuette beyond any relief. If I could fill the gaps with gold, I still see where it broke. The jagged lines of us go up in memory and smoke. It's a sharp-edged corner, it's a wide and jagged space. It's the outline of a ghost with a familiar smiling face. I'm measuring the absence, I'm memorizing the void, building monuments to everything that goodbye has destroyed. It isn't just a feeling, it's a physical design. The shape of missing you is carved into this heart of mine. It's an empty chair, it's the cold thin air, it's a frame with nothing there. That's the shape of missing. I'm holding my breath just to hear a floorboard creak, waiting for a sorry that your ghost will never speak. The ticking of the clock is like a hammer on a nail, driving home the point that every us is meant to fail. I used to crave the peace, used to want a little room, but now the empty air is just a brightly lit tomb. It's too quiet to forget, it's too still to move along. I can't find the melody when I've lost the entire song. There's a ringing in my ears from the words we didn't say, and the gone is getting louder every second of the day. I'm screaming in my head just to break the heavy seal, but it's too quiet to recover, and it's too quiet to heal. The neighbors mowed the lawn, I heard a car door slam outside, but in here there is nowhere for a lonely heart to hide. Even the dust is settling like snow upon the floor, piling up in places where you don't live anymore. I try to turn the TV on to drown the static out, but it's just another frequency of everything I doubt. Healing needs a rhythm, healing needs a sound, but I'm buried in a silence that is 6 feet underground. I'm listening for the wreckage, I'm listening for the crash, but you left without a whisper, leaving nothing here but ash. It's too quiet to forget, it's too still to move along. I can't find the melody when I've lost the entire song. There's a ringing in my ears from the words we didn't say, and the gone is getting louder every second of the day. I'm screaming in my head just to break the heavy seal, but it's too quiet to recover, and it's too quiet to heal. Absolutely nothing. It's too quiet. Total silence for 5 seconds. I'm standing in the sunlight, but the light is passing through. There's no shadow on the pavement where I used to stand with you. I've scrubbed away the fingerprints, I've polished up the cracks, but a vessel that is hollowed out can't take its fullness back. I'm clear as a winter morning, I'm fragile as a prayer, just a transparent reminder of a love no longer there. It's a heart like empty glass, it's a heart like empty air. You can look right through the center and see nothing standing there. One heavy word could shatter me, one cold and sudden breath. I'm a delicate reflection of a slow and quiet death. I used to hold a fire, I used to hold the wine, but now the only thing I hold is this vacant, brittle line. The world is full of colors, but I'm just a prism's ghost, haunting all the places where I used to matter most. I don't leave a footprint, I don't make a sound, just a million jagged pieces waiting to be found. You poured yourself out of me, you left the bottle dry, and now I'm just a window for the lonely clouds to cry. Don't tap against the surface, don't try to see inside. There's nothing left to offer, and there's nowhere left to hide. I'm beautiful and useless, I'm polished and I'm cold, a story with no pages left for anyone to hold. It's a heart like empty glass, it's a heart like empty air. You can look right through the center and see nothing standing there. One heavy word could shatter me, one cold and sudden breath. I'm a delicate reflection of a slow and quiet death. I used to hold a fire, I used to hold a wine, but now the only thing I hold is this vacant, brittle line. Careful where you step, I'm scattered on the floor, just a heart like empty glass, and I can't hold you anymore. Sound of a faint crystal and chime, I met you for coffee in the center of town, but I didn't recognize the way you sat down. The set of your shoulders, the cold in your eyes, it was a language of stranger in a familiar disguise. You're wearing his jacket, you're using his name, but the spirit inside isn't burning the same. I'm mourning a man who's still drawing breath, a quiet departure, a different kind of death. I'm looking stars turned to gray. He had 1,000 soft things he was dying to say. He'd catch every tear before it hit the floor. But he doesn't live in your heart anymore. Now there's a wall where a window once stood, and I'm trying to love you the best that I could. Is he buried in there, or did he just fade? Is he part of the ghost of the choices you made? I trade every now for a 1 year ago, to find the one person I'll never more know. I'm mourning a man who's still drawing breath, a quiet departure, a different kind of death. I'm looking for someone who isn't in the room while I sit in the garden where nothing will bloom. You're right in front of me, but I can't see the version of you that used to love me. Goodbye to the ghost, goodbye to the one who cared the most. He's gone, and I'm left with you. Fading heartbeat rhythm. I met you for coffee in the center of town, but I didn't recognize the way you sat down. The set of your shoulders, the cold in your eyes, it was a language of stranger in a familiar disguise. You're wearing his jacket, you're using his name, but the spirit inside isn't burning the same. I'm mourning a man who's still drawing breath, a quiet departure, a different kind of death. I'm looking for someone who isn't in the room while I sit in the garden where nothing will bloom. You're right in front of me, but I can't see the version of you that used to love me. That version would stay till the stars turned to gray. He had 1,000 soft things he was dying to say. He'd catch every tear before it hit the floor, but he doesn't live in your heart anymore. And now there's a wall where a window once stood, and I'm trying to love you the best that I could. Is he buried in there, or did he just fade? Is he part of the ghost of the choices you made? I'd trade every now for 1 year ago, to find the one person Goodbye to the ghost, goodbye to the one who cared the most. He's gone and I'm left with you. Slow, fading heartbeat rhythm. I fluff the extra pillow just to feel the fabric cold. A story with a finish that I never wanted told. The moonlight maps the patterns on the ceiling up above. The architecture of a house that's running out of love. I don't need a blanket when the room is 10 degrees. I'm wrapped in every memory that brings me to my knees. I don't close my eyes to dream of better days. I'm lost inside the fog and the suffocating haze. There's a space where you belong. Now it's jagged and it's deep, and it's the only company I'm allowed to keep. I'm reaching for a shadow while the long hours are so that I don't sleep alone. I sleep beside the hurt. Your side of the mattress is a canyon made of sheep, where the silence is a rhythm and the sorrow is the beat. I can almost hear you breathing in the static of the dark, but it's just the wind outside trying to leave its mark. I'm a tenant in a temple that we built out of our best. Now I'm just a hollow man who can't find any rest. They say the night is for healing, they say the night is kind, but they've never felt the engine of a broken-hearted mind. It's a 3 a.m. confession to a world that doesn't care. A heavy, hollow feeling in the middle of the air. I don't close my eyes to dream of better days. I'm lost inside the fog and the suffocating haze. There's a space where you belong. Now it's jagged and it's deep, and it's the only company I'm allowed to keep. I'm reaching for a shadow while the long hours are so that I don't sleep alone. I sleep beside the hurt, just me and the ache, until the morning light. I'll stay awake and hold on to the fight. I sleep beside the hurt. I reach for the switch out of habit tonight, but I'm scared of the shadows, and I'm scared of the light. The bulb finally flickered and gave up the ghost in the spot where I used to see you the most. Now the floorboards are cold and the air is so thin, and I can't find the courage to let the dark in. There's no light in the hallway, no warmth in the air, just the echo of footsteps that aren't really there. I'm fumbling for handles, I'm tripping on grief, in a house that was stolen by a midnight thief. The sun might be rising on the world outside, but there's no light in the hallway since the day that you lied. I remember the glow of the lamp by the door, the way that it spilled like a gold-covered floor. We'd whisper in shadows and laugh in the gray before you decided to throw it away. Now the circuit is broken, the wires are frayed, and I'm just a ghost in the mess that we made. I'm shaking, I'm searching, I'm losing my way in the black and white silence of a long gone day. The darkness is heavy, it's pulling me down like a sea made of silence where I'm starting to drown. There's no light in the hallway, no warmth in the air, just the echo of footsteps that aren't really there. I'm fumbling for handles, I'm tripping on grief, in a house that was stolen by a midnight thief. The sun might be rising on the world outside, but there's no light in the hallway since the day that you lied. I'm just standing here waiting for the spark, but the hallway is empty and I'm lost in the dark. No light at all. Haunting violent fate, haunting violent fate. cleared out the drawers and I threw out the mail. I watched every forever start to flicker and fail. The keys are returned and the papers are signed, and I've scrubbed every us from the walls of my mind. But tucked in the corner beneath the debris is a small silver promise of what used to be. I let go of your way, I let go of you, I let go of the dreams that will never come true. I've buried the never and burned every note, but there's one tiny piece that I can't let go. It's a flicker of lightning, it's a drop in the rain. I gave up the ghost, but I kept the maybe. I know that you're gone, and I know that you're right, that we're just two ships passing deep in the night. But I still check the phone when the clock hits the hour, like a fool waiting for a dead plastic flower. It's a dangerous habit, a beautiful lie, a bridge that I'm building while I say goodbye. It's the heaviest weight, this little perhaps, bridging the distance in all of my maps. If I throw it away, then the story is done, and I'm not quite ready for the setting sun. I let go of the old ways, I let go of you, I let go of the dreams that will never come true. I've buried the never and burned every note, but there's one tiny piece that I can't let go. It's a flicker of lightning, it's a drop in the rain. I gave up the ghost, that I kept the maybe. Just in case you come back, just in case I was wrong. I'm keeping the maybe to help me along. I kept the maybe, soft lingering piano chord. You didn't slam the door or raise your voice in the hall. You didn't leave a single scratch upon the kitchen wall. The coffee was still steaming when you pressed your hand to mine and told me we were running out of gravity and time. It was a mercy killing, a quiet, steady hand, but I'm still drowning in the silt and the shifting of the sand. were gentle with the dagger, you were careful with the blow. You held me while you told me that you had to let me go. There's no anger I can lean on, no fire I can blame, just the echo of the kindness when you spoke my final name. The world should be screaming, the sky should be aloft, but the breaking was easy, and your goodbye stayed soft. I'm looking for a reason to be bitter, to be cold, to find the jagged edges in the story that you told. But you left the house in order, you even left the light to guide me through the center of my very first solo night. A goodbye should be heavy, a goodbye should be loud, but yours was just a whisper, like the passing of a cloud. If you'd only been a villain, if you'd only been a thief, I could find a little shelter in the anger of my grief. But you were perfect as you left me, you were honest, you were true, and that's the hardest part of trying to get over you. You were gentle with the dagger, you were careful with the blow. You held me while you told me that you had to let me go. There's no anger I can lean on, no fire I can blame, just the echo of the kindness when you spoke my final name. The world should be screaming, the sky should be aloft, but the breaking was easy, and your goodbye stayed soft. So quiet, so kind, the worst kind of ghost to leave behind. Your goodbye stayed soft. I tried to build a levee, I tried to build a wall to keep the flood of us from ever starting to fall. I cut my hands together, I squeezed with all my might to keep your golden spirit from the coming of the night. But you're a liquid memory, a river in the boat, and I'm just a hollow vessel sitting here alone. I reach for the anchor, I reach for the chain, but I'm standing in the garden and I'm looking for the rain. It wasn't like a breaking, It wasn't like a tear, it was a slow and steady draining of everything held dear. I held on so tightly, but I couldn't make it be. Love slipped through me like water through a screen. The more I try to grasp it, the faster that it goes, from the center of my spirit to the tips of my cold toes. There's no stain upon the carpet, no wreckage on the floor, just a sense that I am emptier than I ever was before. You didn't leave a footprint, you didn't leave a scar, you just drifted through my fingers like the light from a dead star. Is it the fault of the vessel or the nature of the wine, that nothing this beautiful was ever truly mine? I'm a net cast in the ocean, pulling up the air, searching for the substance that used to be right there. I reached for the anchor, I reached for the chain, but I'm standing in the garden and I'm looking for the rain. It wasn't like a breaking, it wasn't like a tear, it was a slow and steady draining of everything held dear. I held on so tightly, but I couldn't make it be. Love slipped through me like water through a screen. My hands are still open, but my heart is bone dry. I watch the best of us just trickle by. Love slipped through me. There's no glass on the carpet, no holes in the drywall, no shouting that echoes down the length of the hall. We sat at the table and we drank our tea cold, watching the end of the story unfold. You folded your napkin, I looked at my hands, two people just buried in the shift of the sands. It wasn't a lightning bolt, wasn't a storm, the air in the kitchen stayed heavy and warm. No bridges were burning, no secrets were told, just a fire that finally ran out of gold. It's the quietest wreckage I've ever felt yet. The calm kind of break and the long, slow regret. I helped with your boxes, I held the front door, like we hadn't spent 1,000 nights on that floor. You promised to call, and I promised to try, while the forever we built just started to die. It's a surgical silence, a bloodless goodbye, without even a cloud in the blue of the sky. Give me a reason to scream or to fight, to set a match to the middle of the night. But how do you heal from a wound you can't see, when you walked out as softly as a ghost in the tree? It wasn't a lightning bolt, wasn't a storm. The air in the kitchen stayed heavy and warm. No bridges were burning, no secrets were told, just a fire that finally ran out of gold. It's the quietest wreckage I've ever felt yet. The calm kind of break and the long, slow regret. No thunder, no rain, just a perfectly organized, beautiful pain. The calm kind of break. The calm kind of break. I'm waking up early to a house made of gray, trying to remember how to start a new day. The curtains are heavy, the shadows are deep, and I'm tangled in promises I couldn't keep. I used to reach over and find only light, a golden distraction from the edge of the night. You felt like the sunrise, you felt like the dew, like a world that was honest and starting anew. You were coffee and wood smoke, and the first birds that sing, the hope that a brand new beginning could bring. But the clock's ticking backward, the sky's turning blue, and I'm stuck in the midnight of losing you. Yeah, you felt like morning, now the kitchen is quiet, the kettle is cold, and the us that we built is beginning to fold. I'm chasing the warmth that you left on the sheet, before the cold reality makes its retreat. fading surprise. How do I live in the dust and the dark when you were the fire and you were the spark? The day is just something I have to get through without the soft golden version of you. You felt like the sunrise, you felt like the dew, like a world that was honest and started anew. You were coffee and wood smoke and the first birds that sing, the hope that a brand new beginning could bring. But the clock's ticking backward, the sky's turning blue, and I'm stuck in the midnight of losing you. Yeah, you felt like morning, the sun's coming up, but it's staying so dark. I'm missing the light, I'm missing the morning. Soft, bright piano notes fading into a low hum. I was braced for the thunder, I was braced for the gale, for a slamming of doors and a love turning pale. I thought we would burn like a house made of straw, with a jagged edged ending and a heart in the raw. But you sat on the edge of the bed in the dark, and you didn't leave even a bruise or a mark. The world didn't shake and the sky didn't fall. There was no one to blame and no reason to call. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a scream, just a slow motion waking from a beautiful dream. No sirens were wailing, no lightning was delivered. The end was whispered, and I'm the one who shivered. You said my name like a secret you'd kept, while the rest of the neighborhood quietly slept. No, I hate you to lean on, no get out to use, just a soft-spoken version of the worst kind of news. The air didn't shatter, the glass didn't break, but it's the heaviest silence that a spirit can take. Give me a crash or a tectonic shift, anything better than this slow, quiet drift. How do I fight what was said in a breath? It's a gentle, polite, and articulate death. The world didn't shake and the sky didn't fall. There was no one to blame and no reason to call. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a scream, just a slow motion waking from a beautiful dream. No sirens were wailing, no lightning was delivered. The end was whispered, and I'm the one who shivered. Did you hear that? The sound of us stopping. The end was whispered. A single decaying piano note. The morning light is cold, it's a silver gray knife, cutting through the habits of a two-person life. I'm rolling to the left where the sheets are still flat, looking for a warmth that I'll never get back. My fingers find the fabric, they're searching for your skin, before the heavy gaunt starts to settle back in. I know the door is locked, I know the room is bare, but my memory is haunted and it doesn't even care. In the middle of the dark, in the center of the day, my heart is still moving in the old-fashioned way. Logic says you're gone, but my spirit's a fool. I still reach for you. Yeah, I still reach for you. I'm picking up the phone just to tell you a joke, forgetting for a second that the ice in it broke. I'm setting out 2 plates, I'm pouring out the wine like your ghost is gonna sit here and tell me it's fine. it's a muscle memory heartbreak, a phantom limb pain. I'm reaching for a hand in the middle of the rain. They say, let it go, they say, move along, but my arms are still singing our favorite song. It's an instinctual pull, it's a gravity leak, it's the only way my body knows how to be weak. I know the door is locked, I know the room is bare, but my memory is haunted and it doesn't even care. In the middle of the dark, in the center of the day, my heart is still moving in the old-fashioned way. Logic says you're gone, but my spirit's a fool. I still reach for you. Yeah, I still reach for you. My hand is in the air, and you're never there, but I'm still reaching. I still reach for you. There wasn't a storm, and there wasn't a spark, just a slow motion dimming of light into dark. We didn't go down in a wreckage of sound, or scatter our secrets all over the ground. We were watercolor left in the rain, a soft bleeding edges of love and a pain. We didn't break, we didn't just snap. We fell off the edges of everyone's map, like a sunset that lingers too long on the hill, until the gold turns to gray and the valley is still. No fire, no fury, no bridge in the sea. We just faded beautifully. Yeah, we faded beautifully. I'm looking at photos from 3 years ago, and I'm tracing the places where we started to go. Your smile got a little more distant each May, and my heart started drifting a little away. It was graceful and quiet, a dance in the haze, the elegant ending of all of our days. Sometimes I wish that we'd fought for the air, that we'd screamed at the ghosts in the empty-eyed stare. But we were too tired, or maybe too kind, to leave anything jagged or bitter behind. We didn't break, we didn't just snap. We fell off the edges of everyone's map, like a sunset that lingers too long on the hill, until the gold turns to gray and the valley is still. No fire, no fury, no bridge in the sea. We just faded beautifully. Yeah, we faded beautifully. Like a ghost in the mirror, like a song in the hall, until there was nothing, nothing at all.